cocaine. My tattoo cover scars, I made it through the pain. I'm ducking undercovers and I'm fucking dang. I'm hot as fuck, that little bitch won't feel the flames. I'm hot as fuck, that little bitch can't feel her face. Ran in some nigga mama house and I don't feel ashamed. Police can't find no evidence, I know they feel away. I'm eating like a fat boss, I'm a mill away. I might front my little brother work. I might, after I run it by my mother first. I know these niggas want me under dirt. Might fuck around and put this gun to work. I'ma sell it raw like it's sushi. I'ma sell it brick like you only seen in movies. They know what I'm doing, but can't prove that I'm doing it. You know how I'm moving, you know what I'm moving.
Raw cocaine, 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 raw cocaine.
I ran a play and hit a lick again. I got the attention of your bitch again. I got some heavy hitting Mexicans in Michigan. Now I'm headed to the raw burning Michelin. She keep on looking in my face, she on my dick again. I like to hit it from the back, she getting thick again. Don't make me tell my little homie get the stick again. He shot your shit up last week, he'll do the shit again. They chasing bitches, I'ma slide though. You know that white girl be my side hoe. And I fuck with some old hustlers, and they still call the police 5-0. I'm a ride though, I'm a side city, I'm a live though. I supply blow, I feel like that guy Pablo. How that boy selling work, he ain't got a job though. I bet Rich put a smile when I push aside though.
Raw cocaine, 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 raw cocaine.
Let's go, 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 go. You're now listening to the Social Punch Podcast. We are drunk responsibly. Here it comes.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the. What the?
I should hit different.
Yo, Dre.
Yeah,
Dre.
Okay. No, that wasn't the theme of the show.
Dre.
Ain't that that's why we played the clip?
Dre, you got some you got something on your
ain't that why we played
on
the
your
clip?
face. Also, you're muted. King Apollo, you're muted.
So I thought I was the only one that does cocaine here. Thank God Dre's on my side, bro. Thank you, bro. Let me tell you something, bro. I know a click right now, bro. That raw cocaine.
So I guess I don't need this anymore. So.
Hey, welcome to the.
I'm gonna get impeached. That's it. It's over.
First of all,
you know what you signed up for.
Yeah, Mike told you a long time ago that if you don't want to get impeached, quit having me as a friend. Now, guess who got your news? No.
Welcome to the Social Punch Podcast, everybody. I'm your host, Michael, and I got my co-host with me. You're looking at Making Sense, Dre Making in the building. What's going on, Dre?
What's going on, guys?
What's the sound they make in a Coney Island party, son?
Bing bong.
You said it so. I just said it so unenthused. Ha ha, bing bong.
You got the prettiest legislator in the Hudson Valley, John Carlo Laverius. What's going on, John Carlo?
Chilling, man.
Yo, what we doing, son? What we doing?
Writing my press release right now for what just took place.
And then we got the hypest DJ in the Hudson Valley coming off of a dope tour, finally coming back to the show. Welcome back, DJ King Apollo.
Yeah, man. Let me tell you something, man. I just dropped my One Night in Paris mixtape. Know what I mean? It's a sex tape that I DJ'd over. So
a whole new level, man.
That's fire.
Yo.
I mean, I'm always trying to do something different, man.
Yo, you gotta switch it up, you know?
You got to think outside the box.
Keep them guessing.
That was actually one of the episodes.
So today's episode of Social Punch is brought to you by Social Punch itself. On that note, we could drink to that. Drunk responsibly. Mm-hmm.
This is not the raw cocaine episode.
Right.
It's not the raw cocaine episode.
Apparently, Mike is on that.
But the episode is called "That's Not My Condom." Why is it called "That's Not My Condom"? Dre, let them know.
Because we're all having kids.
That's true.
The three of y'all are having kids.
Well, I'm not having. I already have my kid.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah. You got that. You got that. I'll keep quietly now. But yeah, so we are discussing the wildest party stories, the craziest party stories. So you guys who are tuning in right now, if you don't know, and if you do know, myself and Nelson, aka Buddha, are notorious for throwing house parties. So we've been doing that since we were yay teens, when Mike would be the only one that would be serving us alcohol because he was a grown-ass man.
First of all,
don't forget them all. Don't forget them all.
We're not doing this. We're not doing this.
Mike and them all used to get 16-year-old me.
Yeah, right.
So he was our damn plug.
No, first of all, the only person
The
that
real
is
Epstein.
any younger than me here in this group right now is DJ King Apollo, who is 3 years younger than me. Okay?
Right.
You are 30. I am 32, and Giancarlo is 31.
I'm turning 31. Damn it.
Yeah, whatever. You're almost there.
Either way, you're forgetting.
Literally,
You
like a
said
month away.
I was still young as hell getting drunk with Mike Davis. That record show.
I was 16 when I graduated high school, but at the end of the day, there was still Jason around. So okay.
Right.
Oh,
the record show that Mike Davis uses iHeart radio influence to get us all wasted. Let's all.
Oh my god.
If it wasn't for iHeartRadio introduced me to it was Clear Channel at the time, but it introduced me to Long Island Iced Tea.
Oh God.
Yeah.
That's reckless. So yeah.
Now that's Mike's favorite drink anytime he goes to the club. Just different variations. Blue, pineapple juice.
Try not to drink soda anymore. Even though I had soda last night for dinner, but I try not to drink soda no more. And
what was your actual dinner? You just had soda?
Applebee's.
I'm about to say just a cup full of Pepsi. He's like, all right, I'm full. What?
This is it. But now to think about it, there was some predators at those parties because Jason was getting it at 14. I'm just saying. But
he was. Hey man.
He was getting
There's also a lot of babies made at these parties.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? Everybody who are big names at these parties are now like actual parents. And they're just like, yeah, please don't talk about this.
We survived though. We made it. We made it through all the parties without getting anybody pregnant. So
right. We decided to be
responsible
fuck boys and settle down at our older ages.
That's because we were strapped up. And that's going to go into the story. That's
my segue.
That's the segue. Chimpanzee riding on the segue.
I know which one is my condom, but that one was not my condom.
Either way, she got out scot-free while Dre's mom made us all curry chicken.
Right. We all easy street.
Listen, there's nothing more interesting than waking up at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning to a state trooper hanging over you, waiting to question you. It's nothing more interesting.
At least he was I was wide awake doing extracurricular activities, and yeah, that's when it happened. So yeah, let's get into the story. So yeah, like I was saying, we were notorious for throwing house parties, and this one in particular was a party a wee while ago, whatever. And it was a crazy party, casual party. Everything is going well and whatnot. And there was a mutual friend. You know, as I continue this is as the night goes on. No matter what goes on at Mike's baby shower, as far as the like Olympics and all this other stuff about who's the Godfather, it don't matter. At the end of the day, because of this night, me and Mike are blood brothers. All right, all right.
Well,
What?
yeah, that's
I,
cool because
I cannot confirm nor deny the story.
Might as well.
That's about to. I cannot. The story.
Make sure the mic's turned on this time.
Right.
Plead the fifth and do whatever you have to. So it's kind of hot in here. So
With your little bear onesie on.
I know you got the sweater that I plan on buying my daughter when she's born. I don't know how you fit that, man.
I'm not gonna lie. Gio has the same sweater.
Like Paddington sweater.
The Berenstain bear sweater.
Hey, let him finish his story, please.
So yeah. So like I said, crazy ass party. We doing crazy things as usual. We always got bigs on the sidelines doing crazy shit with a bottle of Henny. We got people. That was probably the night that Deron broke a light or something. It was just a lot of stuff going on at these parties. But this one in particular,
party, by the way, pajama party.
Yeah. So this one in particular, called "That's Not My Condom," is basically was at the end of the night when everything is festering down. There was this mutual friend that was, end of the night, we all toasted off of some crazy jungle juice that had Devil's Springs and
Ciroc
and all this, whoever would bring that and whatnot. And like I said, there was someone that wanted the business. Okay, that's cool. And then, at the same time, they wanted business with Mike too.
So let me just let everybody know before we go crazy. This was fresh out of a relationship, Michael, by the way.
Oh yeah, this is the Michael that was chasing women down with cans of whipped cream, talking about you were the kiss.
Yeah. This man was prime wilding out at this time.
Yo.
That was 6 years. That's like 6 years of.
It was more than that, I think. Are you talking about
6 years?
Yeah.
That's 6 years.
So
John Carla looked nervous as hell.
John Carla out here, let me tell you, out here sweating. You're just gonna see a fist fly across the screen.
I mean, it's crazy.
What?
There's a lot of other stuff going on at the same time because I know my laundry room was preoccupied too. But that's for another story.
Sir, that's
so that's what easy street. Okay. So like I said, someone wanted to, whatever, get into the chocolate mix and whatnot. And it was dark, but so skip ahead. You already kind of can see the imagination at what just happened and what just transpired and things like that. No, we didn't. What do you call it? Sword play? None of that. Type of shit. Nah,
nothing touched.
It was socially distant. All right.
Socially distant.
We were socially distant.
We wore masks.
It was dark. I couldn't see nothing. It was late at night. There was no street light. There was nothing going on. So this guy passes out, and then fast forward to the cop. Saying what's going, because actually Savon came, mid pump, like my ass is out.
There was a couple times in life that I faked the nut.
Wait.
A couple times. It's 2 times in life.
Okay, wait. Do we really want to air this? Like,
Right, 2
Sir.
press releases. Right, 2 press releases.
Oh my god!
That's
You know what?
my chest hurts.
So yeah, mid pump, cop comes or Savon comes saying there's a cop right there. Okay, cool. So we got to turn on all the lights and all this other shit, make sure everything's on and whatnot, because now it's a whole, little mini situation. And I look over, and Mike is passed out. The way that the thing was, he was passed out on the couch, and I see a condom on the floor, and I was like, "Yo, Mike." And it's right next to him. So I'm like, yo, Mike, go pick up your condom. Like, the fuck, go throw it in the garbage. Mike is like, oh. He's like, oh, okay, my bad. Picks it up and throws it out. And then literally, like, I don't know. I think I looked in the garbage and I saw there was one that was already in there. So I put 2 and 2 together. And I realized that was actually Mike's condom that was already in the trash. So he picked up mine, he threw it, and so this man Mike basically touched my glizzy at the end of the
What do you have? Okay.
Oh.
shit is crazy.
A lot of times, there's a few things that I try to erase from my mind, and I think that was one of those things that I tried to erase from my mind, and
It's okay.
I just replayed all of it in my head.
I've permanently I've permanently erased the one time that I had to take one for the team. So
I can tell that story.
Oh my god!
So that's a great transition.
That's crazy.
So
Okay, John Carl, you got a story?
I got a story, and it's not about me. But it's a good.
But it's a party stories. It's not even a party story.
Bro.
No, it's not.
No, it happened after the party, so we did go to a party.
Oh my god, John Carlos!
And then we went.
Nah.
So
Incriminate yourself, B. Incriminate yourself, B. It's not even worth it. Incriminate yourself, B. No, it's not even, yo, I plead the fifth, bro. It's not even my story. I plead the fifth, bro. Bro, incriminate yourself, B. It's not even worth it, B. Because I will give you these rusty trombone hands, bro. It's not even... Nah, don't even do it, fam.
That was a doozy. That was
bro. Because then I gotta explain myself, and bro, it ain't worth.
It was hard to hear. It was hard to
do. You know what? It's not.
It was hard.
Joe Carl, tell your crazy story, B. Because
all right, man.
man.
I'll tell a little about myself. I gotta really think, man. All right, so there was this girl. I'm not going front. I was in a relationship at the time. I was wild. I was wild.
This is a lot worse.
All right, I was doing different things back then, and thank God I got baptized about 45 minutes ago. So I'm good. Was that chicken stock you put in your cup? So one night at this party, and the party was titled Project X because the Project X movie recently came out, and so it was this huge party. It was humongous, right? There was a bunch of people. I was standing on the pool table next to this girl who went to a local college here in Poughkeepsie, but was in Brooklyn at the time, and she came up. She had the name similar to a Disney princess, and so we were both standing on the pool table, like kind of like just looking for our friends, right? I was looking for the group that I was with.
Are you talking about Jasmine?
Yep.
Yeah,
Are you quietly eating asparagus? What's going on?
yeah. It's
Wait,
since the cat's out
Is
the
this the
bag.
same? Is this the same Jasmine that called McDonald's for the McRib?
Yeah. So Jasmine, and we see all these people around, and we were both a little, had a few much to drink. So we look at each other. I look at her, she look at me, and I'm like, how crazy would it be if we did something on the pool table? So
How crazy.
I was under this pool table while they did something.
And so he was, so what happened? We were like, "Yo, I mean, what are the chances that somebody's really gonna see us, right?" And so,
minus the fact that Apollo was underneath.
Right.
I found out afterwards because he crawled out. He said, "What?" and so we were like, "Yo, all right, let's do something crazy." And so I had intercourse with this young lady on top of the pool table, unbeknownst to myself in the whole party. And I didn't know Deron was under it until he came out and looked at me with a face. He was like, "Bro," he didn't use the word bro. He used a different explicitive. I said, "I was under here the whole time."
Yeah, because it was me and my ex.
What is going on with
that?
this?
I didn't know.
Wait,
I didn't know. That I did not know.
What is going on with this?
So y'all was in a particular situation that me and Dre was in. Just
no.
One was on top, the other was on the bottom.
Hey yo,
Hey yo,
The bottom
First of all, I didn't do nothing because it was Shark Week for my ex. So
what that mean to you though?
So I just had hard wood on a wood top floor. Now I mean it was.
And
so were you laying? So were you laying down? Were you laying stomach down? And when John Carl was on top of the pool,
no, bro, I was on some prison type stuff, bro. I was on my. You know what?
Prison.
Let me just formulate this sentence correctly. So I was actually laying down looking up at the pool table. So I didn't go to sleep till after they were done.
Right.
And then just sitting there looking, staring.
So you had an experience.
Basically, I had to hear the oohs and the ahs.
Right.
And then when they were finished, then my bladder was like, "Oh, bro, you should go pee because you've had a large consumption of alcohol." Because remember, this is the time where I felt like picking up my ex at the time and speed walking over to the pool table to go dance with her. This is that party.
That was a lot.
Right. So, you know what I mean? And then we got stuck because GC's parents was not hearing nothing and wouldn't let him use the minivan. So it was just there for like a whole week.
Right.
So
yeah. That's what happened. That took place. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. I got a lot of crazy stories, man. I got crazy stories from when I got crazy stories back from when I was still in high school, man. I got a story where my dad had an autographed bat, and I brought this bat to a house party in Hyde Park, and the house party. I don't know why I brought the bat. I don't know why, to be honest with you, but the house party got trashed. Like, they started taking this girl's couch. They took her couch and threw it in the lake. They took her TV, threw it in the lake. They took her dog. The dog was in the cage and threw it in the lake. Bro, it was crazy. They were just trashing her house. And it got so bad that she called the cops. So when she called the cops, everybody had to leave.
Why did they do that to the dog?
Why did they throw the dog in the lake?
No idea.
Sir, I feel like they were just starting to run out of things to throw in the lake. That was like,
they were just throwing anything they could find. They threw it in the lake. They
Sir,
definitely threw the dog in the lake. Like, they threw
in the cage. Nah, them people got to get charged for murder.
Yeah, I'm incriminating a lot of high school friends right now. But anyway, so we left and I was like, oh snap, I forgot my baseball bat. So we went back to go get the baseball bat, and it was me with a group of people in the car, and then there was another group of people in the car, folks that y'all know who it is, but I can't really say. So we ended up getting pulled over by like 15 cops, and I was on the phone in the car with the person in the other car, and they was like, yo, we gotta have the same story. Don't mention anything about the bat. Just, this is what we gonna say. I got pulled out the car. He said, yo, step out the vehicle. What are you doing over here? First thing I said, I'm getting my dad's bat. First thing I said, I'm getting my dad's bat. And you can see his face. He said, what the fuck? So I'm sitting there like, yo, they was like, why is the bat at this house anyway? I was like, I don't know. I was just like, yo, we're a bunch of kids. We're being stupid. I want to show off the bat. It's an autographed bat, blah, blah, blah. It's this, that, and the third. It's cool. Like, oh, were you at this party? Yeah. Did you throw the dog in the lake? No. I just want my bat back. My dad's going to kill me. He was like, the situation that we looking at right now is more serious than your dad right now. I was like, nah. If I don't get this bat back, you're on mute.
Oh, you haven't met my dad?
Yeah, right. So I ended up getting the bat back because one of the cops actually had it. So they ended up giving me back the bat, and they let us go home. They wasn't even going to do nothing to us, which was pretty cool because, back in the day, kids were just kids. We weren't shooting up places.
Why did the cop have the bat?
He confiscated it. I don't know. He confiscated it, I guess. But I mean, that's one of my crazy stories. But I mean, one of the craziest ones is when we was all in a room together watching someone get their back blown out, and we had a chance to join in the action, but somebody else decided that they was a little too much and
inebriated.
Yeah, and
She was not.
and didn't want to see the person to my right or left
Engage in such activity.
Do such activity. So
Right.
it ruined the whole night for all of us. Oh yeah.
Damn, Cole, that's crazy.
That's two crazy stories right there.
I was there, so I'm aware.
But yeah, that first story is my first real experience with being questioned and getting away with literally a crime.
Oh my god.
Literally a crime. So
well, you got to make sure that the statute is well done, because at this point, if you get a knock on your door, yeah.
Yeah, it's about a little over 15 years, I think. Yeah, a little over 15 years. Maybe. Yeah.
I don't know if you wanted me to touch base on that story or let Deron go, or
I remember the short story of there was a friend of mine who was engaging with an activity with a white woman, and the person's ex-girlfriend was sitting by the steps, listening to such activity happen.
You know what?
And for whatever
Wild,
reason,
right? Yeah, you're a hot topic today, my man.
damn. You muted your mic. Damn, John Cole, you muted your mic. Oh, that's crazy. All right.
I did not know where you were going with that story.
Oh my god!
So
on that story. But it's funny because I was also there, pep talking, saying that they just having a conversation in there.
I think we both heard differently.
Yeah, I think
and then and the evidence was shown to me that something different occurred, which actually upset me. It upset me because I myself tried to engage in the same negotiations with the young lady, and everything just
did that happen?
it went dry. It went dry.
First of all, I feel like those negotiations already happened, but I don't remember because all I remember is Kennedy's Chicken and Hellraiser.
So it went.
King
So, so you saying it went dry?
Downstairs.
So you saying you went dry? You saying it went dry when you tried it?
The negotiations with her went dry. Yes.
Damn, that just means that daddy still got it. Hey.
Right.
Oh man. So we just trying to shots fire this episode. That's crazy.
Look, man, I'm not even going that route. I'm just going to tell a story about myself because I can incriminate all of you, but as a good friend, I'm not going to do that. Know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to do that. So what I'm going to tell my story is the time that I got my ass beat.
Oh wait, I was not ready. Oh, I was not ready.
So, as an up and coming DJ, I was at Dutch's at the time, and there was this upcoming Halloween party called Freak Fest. Yep. So they asked me to DJ. They had like 6 DJs. I was one of them. I was privy enough to DJ at Simone's before it became Mystic. So, I mean, I'm doing my thing. I got there late, set up. It's not my equipment, so I'm just on the 1 and 2. Like I said, I'm still a young DJ. I haven't even. My hair wasn't even this long. I was dressed as a caveman.
That was the Halloween party, right?
Uh-huh. So all of a sudden,
from Chris Rock's thing.
Right. Yeah, we came from Chris Rock's house party. Not to pat ourselves on the back, but we used to DJ all of Chris Rock's family's events before that went south.
I've come to talk with you again because a vision softly creeping while I was sleeping.
So hold on. So while I get the song, when everybody else is talking about you grabbing glizzies and stuff, you don't get no song. You ain't get no glizzy grabbing song. Like, what's up? Like,
hand off my meat, Mike.
Right. Start playing Trina, Mike. I got an ass so big like the sun.
I should have played something when you were staring Giancarlo in his eyes. When you was on the bottom, he was on top.
Hey, yo, that's crazy. But I wasn't staring him in his eyes, though, because there was a whole pool table that stopped us, man. Y'all were in the same room taking more trips than the MTA.
Yeah.
Wow.
So now your name is no longer Mike Define, it's Mike the Conductor.
Anyway, continue your story, man.
So I DJ'd and I seen one of my extras there, and I was like, all right, cool. So for some strange reason, not a strange reason, this is early. I think I just got into Dutch's then, so this is 2010. So I was still messing with my ex. Then to see my other ex there. So I'm like, that's weird because prior to the weekend before the Freak Fest thing, they fought each other. So I'm like, all right, that's weird that they're both here. I guess they're gonna fight each other here. And apparently that wasn't the case. So they see me and they were like, ring around the rosy. Like they were dancing together in a circle. And I was like, well, that's good that they settled the beef because, young and naive me. And all of a sudden, they turned at me like simultaneously, and all I seen was 4 pairs of fists hit my face all at once, bro. Bro, yo. So I got my ass beat. All right, I'm not gonna lie here. Funny story is my other girl that later on became my ex broke up the fight. Right. It
So
was
she saw it all happen.
huh?
So she saw it all happen.
Yes. So she seen it happen and like, know what I mean? After I got my ass beat, so they broke it up, kicked him out the club. So I'm like, yo man. Dre seen. Dre was like, yo, bro, what happened? So I told him what's up. And they were like, bro, you ain't mad? So I started to like do a weird Joker laugh. So I knew that obviously my brain has now snapped and I've thought about murder. So because I didn't care about like me getting beat up because like I had it coming, but it was like, bro, I can't even do nothing because I'm out here protecting my homeboy's equipment. So I had to like stand there and take the punches, and I was like, bro, I can't even do much. So yeah, that happened, and then both exes hated me, and then they stopped hating me, and then yeah.
Just really quick, because this is from my point of view, because I know this is like a little, I know we're trying to shorten the stories, but this actually happened twice in one night. So he got bumped initially, and I saw it, and I was like, yo, security, get them 2 out. I looked at security dead in his eyes, like Deron was looking at Giancarlo dead in his eyes, and I was like, yo, get him out, and like get them out. And they was just like, whatever. And then as the party kept on going, like 20 minutes later, they jumped this man again. So it's like
crazy.
Yeah.
And this is while this man had on a Fred Flintstone costume, so it was even warm.
Right. I wasn't warm. My legs was cold and my knuckles were ashy. Yeah, but this proceeding to happen twice in the same night, and that was that's my crazy story of me getting my ass beat because I deserved it.
Let your bed rock you in the jaw.
DJ King Apollo is one of the greatest security guards of all time, man.
Sir, okay. So if we're gonna, first of all, why does Giancarlo have a comedic background? Anyways, if we're gonna imply that story, just know that I wasn't even a security guard at the time, bro. You really paid me to mark people's hands. Like I did what I did for me. Like, all right. So basically, the story. This is the rundown. All right. Mike used to do parties. He still might dabble in that effect. Huh?
I threw 2 parties.
First of all, don't forget about Cabalustos.
Yeah,
yeah.
But it was two legit parties that, 2 parties that me and 2 others went into that were both going to be very successful. Like the first one was so successful, it's just that a fight broke out, and the fight broke out because the DJ started fighting the crowd. But the second party that we threw was gonna be a fun one. It was gonna be great. Dre was doing pictures. Giancarlo, I don't know what Giancarlo was doing. Maybe I think Giancarlo just pulled up, or maybe he didn't. Evan and Jimmy was doing drinks. Everybody had a role. My ex-girlfriend was at the door with her sister and whoever. Rook was security. He was stamping hands and all that other stuff. Now at this place there was a downstairs bar that people could be at. Now this was a party that we threw right out of high school. Like I was straight out of high school and we was like, okay, let's throw it. Blah blah. So the party was 17 and up. Should have cut it off at like 20 or 21. I should have cut it off there. But it just happened to be that this super grown man had to be like 50 years old, came into the party and wanted to party with everybody. But we tried to keep him downstairs at the bar area of this place so he wouldn't hang out with, obviously, the young kids. This man decided that he was going to not only get drunk, but steal a bottle of Henny, and then go upstairs and then start beefing with people. He went upstairs and started beefing with people, started getting into a brawl over a bottle of Henny.
So
and decided to pull out a gun.
So here's
at
what
a
the Ron
teen party.
Here's what the Ron team. All right, so we had Evan and Jimmy selling water. I mean, Mike was like, "Yo, I already got security," because he had an actual security team. Like Mike had an actual security team. So he's like, "Bro, I just need you to mark hands." Bro, you know, I made mad friends at night. I seen them later in life. So Mike was like, "Bro, I just need you to mark hands." I was like, "All right, cool. I'll mark a couple hands." You know what I mean? Like, you don't need me to do much. So, party's happening. It's lit. It's wild hot upstairs because the Polish Club does not have windows. They have one giant fan that they put in the corner of the room, and you're just gonna have to stay there and be hot. Dre knows because Dre was doing pictures. So, party's lit. We're good. So, the woman down. So I guess the Polish Club also is like an apartment complex. I don't know. I assume people live there. So there's a bar. So the woman goes, "Hey, somebody just stole a full bottle of Henny." So before that, there's a group of hood N-words that walked in. This man had a full velvet tracksuit, Adidas, with locks. So I'm like, all right, cool. Now I mean, marked his hand because like I said, it was a good party. Money was hot. Now I mean, everybody just wanted to come because it's Mike threw one where the DJ ended up fighting people.
That was probably one of our most successful parties we ever threw, man. We were on track to bank that night, dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So much money in the first hour. My God.
People were coming, so now I mean, we were good. So then, good. Let's walk by. Okay. So, anyways, so like I said, we're good. So the woman comes upstairs and goes, "Hey, somebody stole a bottle of Henny." So obviously we go to the only grown man at the party. So we're like, "Sir, did you steal a bottle of Henny?" "It's okay. It's all right." So he goes, "Yeah, you talking about this MFA?" And he pulls out the bottle. So he's talking to my homeboy who's dumb tall. His name is House. He's a tall security guard. So we have one security guard was by the bathroom, and I was just making laps up and down the stairs because, to be honest, I was a wild boy just marking hands. And Mike's friend Rohan and his fiance at the time just didn't want to talk to me. So I was like, all right, that's cool. Because, I'm the odd man out. Mike had his whole, like...
Nah, at this time he wasn't dating. At this time he wasn't dating.
Well, no, right. But they were on that path. They was like talking. So, but yeah, Rohan and her didn't want to talk to me because like I wasn't a part of like Mike's clique. Because Mike had like a small clique. It was like Evan, Jimmy, Rohan,
Demetrius,
George.
Yeah.
So he had like a small clique. So I wasn't a part of that. So I was like, all right, cool. I'm just. Now, I mean, I have my own little group of friends that I just met y'all. It was like Dre, Taylor.
Yeah, this is 0809, man. This is like 0809, 010.
Yeah, this is like Dre, Tay-Day, Taco Meat, Pepe, and Rice. So I already had a group. So I was like, all right. So, and I was already known as the big dancing dude. So I would go upstairs. Now, I mean, I dance, come back downstairs, mark a couple more hands. So I was like, I was really doing my steps that night. So homeboy pulls out the Henny in front of house. So I'm like, you good? So I'm like, all right, cool. So he has a Henny. We're going to kick him out. So he's like, yeah, and y'all going to have a hard time getting me out with this motherfucker. And he pulls out the gun and put it in front of House's face. So in my mind, I'm like, I'm not even paying. Bro, because there was somebody there whose muscles stacked on top of his muscles. So I knew I wasn't there to be no security guard. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm out. So as I said, I'm out because I'm already making a beeline for the door. I look over to my right, and I've never seen Dre pack camera equipment so quickly in my life. This man took out the stands, the green screen, the thing that held the green screen together. Bro was really outside, like waiting on us. like, we were like, Dre, what just happened? He was already outside chilling in Taco Meat's car because that's what she had the yellow. No, we were in Reem's truck because he had the green truck.
Yeah.
So already outside in Reem's truck waiting on us. So we're like, okay. So I'm beeline out of there, but I still gotta get paid. So I'm chilling outside, waiting for everything to die down. So that's going on. House gets homeboy out, and then I've never seen so many cops with automatic rifles.
Yo, this is the first time I've ever seen, like, literally the first time I've ever seen the Poughkeepsie police with some serious military grade weapons, bro.
Bro,
literally, my dude is walking upstairs, like,
and attack dogs, bro.
Yo, attack dogs. It was crazy.
Bro, it was.
They had the whole block lined up. The whole block.
It was like Christmas. It was literally like Christmas.
Yeah.
Bro, Mike was like, "Yo, bro, I seen Mike later because I got paid. Because we all came back. Mike was like, "Well, yo, my bad." Because like I said, upstairs was hot, so he was selling just bottled water. He wasn't even selling liquor like that. He was selling bottled water. So Evan and Jimmy made bread.
I was underage at that time. I was like 9, I was like 20.
You know what's crazy? I'd be forgetting that sometimes. You were young.
Yeah, you was 20, right? That's crazy. Because it had to be like 18, 17 at the time.
I definitely was 16 at the time. So
I was still a freshman in high school.
Giancarlo, shut up. You got grades. So, shut up, Keith Lee. So yeah, yo, but yeah. So like I said, normally with Mike's parties, like they go really well. Like there's only been a couple. Like when he threw one at New Paltz at his club known as Cabalusos before they shut that down. I've watched the security guard get knocked out in front of me.
And it was only because homeboy decided that he was bored.
Wasn't that Warren?
Yes. He was like, yo, bro, move to the side real quick. I was like, wow. Mind you, I'm the DJ. This is when
literally 5 minutes before closing.
Bro, he was like, bro, this party is wild lit. Move to the side real quick. Mink, bro, I've never seen the security guard. You know that statue in Brazil of Jesus that's like this on top of the mountain? Bro, that's how the security guard fell. like arms stretched out, slumped. Bro, I was like, what? And then they were like, well, time to go. So Mike made his money, but it was bad rap. It was bad rap.
It just made no sense at all.
Bro. But he did it so calmly, bro. He was like, yo, bro, move to the side real quick. I was like, all right, cool. Because our other homeboy, who else was DJ? Was it Lewis?
Yeah.
Yeah, Lewis was the other DJ because, you know, I mean.
But he like really wanted you to DJ. He only came in for like 10 minutes. As soon as you got there, he was like, oh, you can do it.
Yo, he was like, because I was the, like I said, I've been DJing for years. This is why I'm the most underrated because, I mean, people just don't believe that I can still DJ. I've been doing this for years, but like, yeah, when it comes to like events with these other three individuals, I've done my fair share. Like, there's with Mike, we can tell the story about how we never got paid from the
everything.
The Indian lady. Right.
Another crazy part. That's a story for another day, man.
Yeah, we ain't doing that, but because we have more stories, but
I just want to also shout out real quick because obviously, like I said, I threw a lot of house parties, but majority of those got to go to one of my closest friends, and that's Buddha. And those house parties are notorious. We used to do notorious things. People who are there that's probably listening now, they know, and you know, there was
just know that we got Jason back for stealing Dre's whipped cream shot.
I was about to get to that.
I knew you was.
It's a lot of fun, man.
So in these parties we had a theme of like basically whipped cream everywhere. You know, we do body shots and stuff like that. So we'll line them up on the pool table and we'll take whipped cream shots of people. They would take whipped cream shots off for us. It was sticky, it was nasty, it was gross, but we was young and we was going crazy. So we was just like,
we did not care. Like, yo,
but like I said, Jason, you know, we're not, you know, we're in our teens, early 20s. Jason, every time his shot's coming up,
he's like 15.
Yeah, he keeps coming up out of nowhere. You know, just starts like trying to take a shot. Like I'll be literally right in front of someone, and then he'd be like, "Yo, bro, I got this," and then takes the shot every single party. So this year, I was like, "Nah, this shit ain't happening." Like we about to get mines, whatever. So I remember there was who was it? It was
taco meat.
Yes, 4 gallons of milk with rice. So he was going to do a body shot, like just the whipped cream. It wasn't going to be no alcohol. And as literally I'm about to do it, I just look down, and I think I don't know if I think he was doing it off her stomach. And I look down and I see the whipped cream, and I see a fucking toenail right there. Like I don't know where it came from, how it got there, but then I see Jason, you know, little 14, 15, you know, Baywatch running through with no shirt. It's like, yo, bro, I got this. And I was like, yo, bro, you got this. And I backed up and let him take that. Take that whipped cream shot with the toenail.
Hell on that one.
And
what a time, man. What a time, bro. We got a lot of memories. We got one last one though coming though. We got one last one coming. And the only request that we ask, at least the three of us, is there gonna be a little daycare spot at the house when we
probably not. Don't forget, my son is gonna be like 2.
Oh, that's perfect. So then he could watch our kids.
No, he's gonna be. You gonna come back and everybody gonna be sleeping because my son's gonna be smacking them around. Like
you know how Jamaican parents be. As soon as a kid is old enough to say, "Hey," they can watch everybody else. They can take
Jamaican parents. They wait until you learn how to boil water. Oh, you can't boil water? All right, watch them pitnia.
This being the very last party, I don't know about any of that. If you don't want your kids in the lake, don't bring them.
Right. They're gonna put them in the cage and then throw them in the lake.
For our family,
stroller first.
For our team and our family that we've grown up with, our Duchess crew of over 10, 12 years, we got a final round coming in June, and it's going to be the last one.
It is for Buddha's 30th birthday.
Yeah.
So it's the very last house party.
Dre's 31st birthday because he's also born in August.
Right.
His party's in June.
I thought it was in August.
But before we end the show, let's talk about trends, shall we?
1, 2, 3, 4.
That's a little bit, but jump on the beat.
Yo, we got Byron's Car Wash live from Coney Island. Are you vaccinated? Yes, sir.
I was feeling thirsty. Your mom gave me a gallon of Henny to quench that, you heard?
It's no snow on the floor. He's really skiing to Coney Island on a hard top. What we do at Coney Island, Khalid? Real, son. We keep it real.
Fuck your life. Bing bang.
He had too many shots. You want a shot?
Hey, yo, Ariana Grande, what's up, mama? I'll come to Coney Island and take a spin on the Cyclone. I miss you.
Let's see that flip, boy. Yeah. With the yellow foams on.
I have 7 female wives. Go to my Instagram.
What do you want to tell Joe Biden right now?
What's up, baby? Take me out to dinner.
Hey, yo. This is the Kim and Kanye of Coney Island.
Hey, Kim ain't got shit on me.
Yo, he got his phone in his balls. Steve Jobs did not die for this.
If you see these dogs in the front yard, just know upstairs I'm going hard. Bing bong.
That's probably like one of the most recited TikToks that's on the market right now.
Oh yeah, bro! Everybody get hit with that bing bong.
Big shout outs to Side Talks New York City, man. That's where that comes from.
Where's it come from again? That's what I was going to.
Yeah, it's a group on TikTok. Well, I think they're like a
Side
type of
Talk New York
podcast.
City.
Side Talks New York City.
They have videos on Instagram. They have the TikToks are just snippets. The full videos are on Instagram. And let me tell you something, bro. They did. I think it's off the Puerto Rican Day Parade, bro. It's just
play the music. We gonna dance. Play the
bro.
music. We gonna dance.
But why was he jumping up and down?
That was a Dominican Day Parade, bro.
It was okay because that Spanish grandmother was wilding.
Yo,
shout out to Side Talks NYC. The whole world is going crazy over Bing Bong right now, and if you're from New York City, you know that's the sound that the subway makes.
Or I wonder where you got that from.
Is it
whatever
Bing Bong or is it? I feel like.
Well, I mean,
please stand clear of the closing doors.
Talking about the city, bro. Let me tell you something. When I do find a babysitter, I'm trying to find a. Sir, you're not even really coughing. Okay. Sorry, my son's out here coughing numerous times, but I don't think it's spicy. He's just coughing. So, is it just the whole rib or the rib bone? Oh no, you're overreacting. Anyways, so there's a pizza spot in the city that I want to go to. It's in Brooklyn, and they have oxtail pizza.
Oh,
right.
Probably like $30.
So slices are like $6 to $7. So I want to go when I have a babysitter because I want to take the miss to the city.
Okay,
a little date night.
Go get some pizza.
Get the fuck down. Sorry, cat. What were we talking about? What were we talking about? Nah, the cat just jumped. The cat, bro. We got a fat cat, bro. He just dead jumped into the sink, bro.
I'm over it.
That is crazy.
Sorry, I might have got a little aggressive there. What were we talking about? Date night? Yeah. Nah, man. I want to. Yeah, we don't have date nights no more because we never have a babysitter. So we just order food and stay in, and then we either mad at each other all the times or we're just already sleeping. So Mike, enjoy. Well, no, you have your family's gonna watch him. So I would say Giancarlo, but Giancarlo's family's gonna watch. Yeah, no, it's not. We don't get no date nights. I'm sorry, I'm starting to get depressed. Continue talking.
Watch her.
Man, your child.
Having a daughter.
All right, that's you know what?
I don't think we should claim gender roles until they are grown enough to make that decision.
Right.
Wow.
Right.
Make that decision themselves.
Until they can speak and say that I am woman, hear me roar. We're gonna keep your children gender fluid.
So do their pronouns correctly, okay?
Right, them and they. Or they could be known as the artist formerly known as Prince.
Oh my God.
Don't be choosing the sexiest babies because it's 2021 going on 2022, and everything is a problem and a pronoun.
Don't be sexist.
Don't be misogynistic. And don't have a hysterectomy. I don't know.
I have no words.
I just watched a video of Mike Tyson trying to say Cox Cable, but he kept on saying the wrong things, and then at the end of the video, he punches Don King in the ribs.
Oh my God.
We should do this. I think we should do this. So for people who's listening in right now, if you guys got any crazy party stories, you can definitely send them in, DM one of us. And because we're going to have India and Brandon back next week. So we might do a part 2. We don't know. We're going to see because we get a whole lot.
I'm not going to lie. We had more topics. We didn't even get to those. There's definitely part 2s because
we still have a whole book of stories that can just crazy. So if you guys also got stories to just chime in, like I said, if you want to be anonymous and whatever, send it in. So you can either DM one of us or visit thesocialthought.com and send us.
Yeah, like I said, we have plenty of stories because to this day, Dre's cousin gets mad because Dre had a party where someone thought he was wearing a bald wig.
A bald cap, and he was bald.
He was like, "Bro, you really dedicated to this house, man. You got a bald cap on." He was like,
Hey, listen, if you guys want to send your stories that we can speak about anonymously on the Social Punch podcast, you can definitely DM either Social Punch podcast on Instagram or one of us. If you can see it here, it's at Mike Define, at Making Sense, and at _GC for Prez, right?
Don't message me.
We're not gonna message DJ King Apollo because
you're gonna actually
like it's 2 Instagrams. He's gonna ask you for your Cash App, and then he's gonna tell you about a loan grant and something else. And yeah, it's not worth it. I'm miscellaneous. Just know it's not me.
Yeah.
Also, send us your favorite drink recipes to get us drinking on this show.
Exactly.
Give us your favorite drink recipes, and we'll feature it here on the show.
We'll definitely shout you out as well for your drink recipe as well. We'll shout you out and shout out your at. And you can do that by also going to makinproductions1@gmail.com. That's Making Productions, making like bacon, productions1@gmail.com. You can send us your recipes, send us your stories. We just like to have fun on this show. And with that being said, we will see you all next week for more Social Punch. Other than that, peace out. Shout out to my host, Dre Macon, John Carlo, DJ King Apollo. Shout out to also Lou, India, and Brandon.